Hi guys. So I have to sit in the hallway here because um, there's cold air. Like they turned on the air conditioner in my apartment, but we're heating the hallway again. I'll have you listen. Yeah. So there's heat pouring out of here. So the heat pouring out of the hallway, and it's as if the air conditioning is on in the apartment. So it's just pouring out the cold air. So I'm gonna sit here and wait till it don't take long to heat up a little place like that, 5-10 minutes. And it's warm. So I have to sit here and do this, and I've been sick all day. The same person stalking me over at Price Chopper when I went to get groceries yesterday. The chemical smells in the bathroom. I was sick today, most of the day. So, no matter what comes to light, these people continue. So we'll sit here and, there's cold air just pouring out of the apartment here. I mean, really, it's like freezing. So they have something going on with the, you know, this kind of heating, cooling, because it wouldn't take much to turn on. Obviously, there's heat pouring out downstairs in the vent, but for some reason, we still can't get heat in my apartment. So we'll just have to sit here for a little while and continue. And this went on throughout my childhood with heat. I think I mentioned my mother's boyfriend, Fred, was working on the heating and cooling at Beau Judd Mills. He ended up passing away. It was the same thing in our home at the house. It'd be freezing cold. They redid a bedroom upstairs in the attic for me and my half brother. It'd be freezing cold. And he went to talk to my cousin's mother one night about how, I had been complaining that I was cold. So this is the kind of beast that went on with these people repeatedly. And I often talk to my ex-husband about it, some of the things I suffered as a child and the abuse growing up with these people, the Jehovah Witnesses, my mother's involvement with them, not having birthday parties and different things like that. And his family continued it. So I didn't realize behind my back that these people were kind of, they enjoy this sadism. They usually like it in a group too. And obviously here that's kind of similar. They all pretend they're coming and going and doing their thing while, here you are in an apartment being tortured, and these people have a good old time, just like this morning with this woman. And it's usually different children. I've come out repeatedly, and there'll be different kids going in and out and playing in the hallway. And so this is how we groom children. This is how my half brothers were groomed. They're rewarded for either participating or, acting out against you, in ways to humiliate you, degrade you. With me, oftentimes it was because I had acne. My cousin had acne. She was going to a dermatologist, but of course the dermatologist wasn't going to help me. When I first saw her years later, oh, you don't have any acne scars, she says. I'm like, what? Well, she seemed like she was, she figured I would, and, wow, she was surprised I didn't. So it's horrible little things like that, and I could go on, but we'll just sit here for another minute. I think you heard the smoke alarm beep. Yeah, that continues. So that's part of the noise harassment. There should have been, it's not really the smoke alarm battery. It's used to, harass. So we'll continue to talk about the Jehovah Witnesses. They continue to stalk. They tried to go down to, when they went down to college, tried to get me into a Bible study, which I agreed to, and then they tried to get me to drop out of college. So it's been, ongoing abuse from them. They'll get together and shun you. The excommunication is just, the shunning is very difficult to deal with when you're a child. Everybody will get together and give you the cold shoulder, ignore you if you, the slightest little thing that you disagree with. And you got to figure I was alone. My parents, I was just an only child when my parents That was it. So all these other people are blended family. And you can hear the furnace running. So this whole thing with the police about, well, it's just heat coming up from the bottom. No, you can tell when a furnace runs. I was a landlord 20 years. I'm not an idiot. I mean, you can hear the furnace running. We know what furnaces, we know what they sound like when they're running. And yeah, sometimes it's nice you're living on the second floor. Your floor gets warm because heat rises. That's not what's going on here. So we'll continue to document what's going on. And we'll continue to document how law enforcement is not doing their job because the police chief in Amsterdam is part of this whole swinger party. He goes around and he covers it up for all these people, and he has since he was a kid. So we'll continue to document after he sexually assaulted me, and he goes around and he covers it all up for these people, and he's been continually promoted. So I think that's it for tonight. Be safe, and we'll continue because it seems like Northeast New York here, and certainly the city, we seem to have a problem with these police chiefs and hiring people and maintaining our police departments and having them do their job when it comes to this kind of filth. Be safe.